Hi guys, welcome back to Chop's Garage. I'm afraid you're having to deal with phone footage today, not GoPro, because I've lost my GoPro somewhere. I think it's probably back at the unit. And I'm back to doing something stupid again. I'm in Fiat Twin Air, Fiat 500 Twin Air convertible. This isn't the silver one, that's obviously sold and gone out the door. This is the little sort of dark petrol-y blue one I sold about 5 months ago to the customer when I was still at Alfa Ragazzi with Stuart, and I've just driven out Ilfracombe way to pick it up from the customer, who rang me yesterday to say that they were getting a knock from the suspension and they knew they only had a few weeks left on the warranty. Could we get it checked out? Me being stupid me said, well, I go by Barnstable anyway, it's not too far out my way, I'll come and pick it up for you, take it down to Moors and then bring it back when they've done their thing. So again, stupid really. It's a used car that was sort of £5 grand. They've had it for 5 months and here I am going and picking it up for a knock on the suspension, when we all know that's probably a fair wear and tear item from 5 months of use on these country lanes, and that you'd have to get the car to the garage even if it was a brand new car. But there you go, I'm too soft. I guess the thing I'm worried about is knowing knocks on the suspension on Fiat 500s. In my experience, it's very easy to swap a ton of parts to try and track it down. I know Moors are very good at diagnosis and they won't charge me for stuff that they do that doesn't fix the problem. But that said, it's a lovely sunny day. I'm in a Fiat 500 convertible, although the hood's not back because I'm recording for you guys at the moment. But I've got that 900cc Twin Air, and I'll say, I've said it before and I'll say it again, these cars put an instant smile on your face within a few feet. They are so much fun. The chap's got a big 3-litre BMW X5 that was his car, and this was bought for his wife, and she says she can't get him out of the thing. He uses it all the time because the fuel economy is better, it's more fun to drive, it's easier to drive around the narrow lanes. He's absolutely loving it. Anyway, so yeah, so we've got a warranty claim to have a look at here. We had a call yesterday from a customer who had a car from me 3 or 4 months ago. 4 months ago, I think. 4 months ago. Some of you will remember that one as well. A Kia Rio, but the older shape Kia Rio, lovely metallic blue one. Do you remember when he went to come and pick it up, there was a problem with the key unlocking and locking the car, and I said get the key guy out and have a look at it? Well, he called me yesterday and said I've finally got the key sorted. I was like, oh right, okay, great. He said the bill's £135, can I send it over to you? And I went, oh, that seems a bit steep for the key. I said okay. Anyway, bill comes across, he's had a spare cut at the same time. He's had a spare cut at the same time and sent me the bill over for the whole thing. So I've given him a ring and gone, look, I don't mind paying for the key, but you know, obviously the spare was sort of your choice, you'd need to pick up the bill for that. He's like, oh no, I don't expect that, but he hadn't told me that earlier on. I thought that was absolutely classic. And then my final warranty one, absolutely brilliant as well. Had a phone call from a customer who had a car, again, just over 5 months ago. They're literally in the sort of last 2 weeks of the 6-month warranty they had with the car, 2012 KA I think it was. And the phone call was, just coming to the end of the warranty, could I get the car in? There's nothing wrong with it at the moment, but could I get the car in and checked over just in case there's something that's coming up that we've missed that we can get done under the warranty? I thought, I mean, at the end of the day I can kind of understand the mentality to it, but it did make me chuckle. I said, look, you can get it in and get it checked over, but the time that is spent getting the vehicle checked over will be billed, and if there's no problems with the car, you'll be picking up the bill. And if any of the items on the list are fair wear and tear for the last 5 months use of the vehicle, then you're not going to get that paid for either. And predictably I haven't heard from them again. So oh yeah, that's the truck behind is setting off the parking sensors. Is that close? Yeah, you might not want to get that close, mate. You're setting off the parking sensors on the car. Anyway, we're about to go and pick up the head on the way through, the head off the Corsa that had the head gasket. Going to pick that up from Barham Engines, whip this and the head down to Moores, and then get back to the unit and actually get on with something that's going to make us some money rather than cost us money, and try and get the Polo ready and the Clio finished off. So the 500's dropped off to Moores. I've got to get on Hoover the Clio out, do the interior plastics photo shoot that, and move on to the Polo. Quick look at the 500 when we're down at Moores. Looks like the top mounts have gone because they're boinging away at low speed, and we think it's both sides. Now the car's been out for 5 months. Obviously the top mounts weren't making that noise when they went out. And we're coming up to the, like I say, coming up over 5 months now. So comment down below, what do you reckon? We're going to potentially put a claim into warranty wise, but I don't think, to be fair, I do think that's probably wear and tear. You know, they've put a good number of thousands of miles on the car. They've had it for 5 months. Top mounts are a bearing that moves like that. Takes up some of the play at the top of the suspension, and they do wear. It's a 2011 car. So yeah, comment down below, what would your expectations be in that scenario. Now put yourself in the position of the owner of the vehicle rather than rather than someone who doesn't have a what's the expression, a dog in the race or whatever. Because I know a lot of people say, no, I'd never, you know, that's not a warranty item. But obviously if you bought the car yourself and it had the warranty on it, what would your expectations be? I mean, it could be the customer thinks it's just worth a try, and if you told them it's wear and tear, they probably might go fair enough. You just don't know, do you? But we'll see. Yeah, I'll be interested in your thoughts down below. Right, it's time to get this Polo cleaned up, see what we can make out of it. Start off with the inside, hoover the bejesus out of it, give the seats a bit of a wet clean. Then we've got on the outside, get the wheel acid on these wheels, clean the body down, probably give it a machine polish, and see if we can turn it into a little gem. Right guys, as always, as you can see, I've been going overboard, starting to run out of time. I wanted the car up for the weekend, so I've pulled it out and done a photo shoot with it as is. What I mean by that is I've not given it the machine polish yet, and I've not gone through and touched the little bits of paint in, but they're small enough that you're not going to see them until you come and actually look at the car. So if I get the photos done now and uploaded, I can then spend the rest of the afternoon doing those touches up with the car still up for sale. As you can see, even though I've not done that yet, it does look fantastic. What a difference, eh? I say people will ignore the miles if the conditions, well, they won't ignore the miles, but people are going to be less concerned about the miles if they can see the condition of the car is fantastic. And to be fair, it's coming up really well. Like I say, it still needs an anti-tar and touching in, but the interior's come up well. Well worth doing that wet clean on the seats. It's come up really well inside. There's no tears or burn holes or anything in the interior. It's all in really good nick. It just needed that clean, wet clean down. Yes, so let's get the photos up. Comment down below now, what do we think it's going to sell for? A lot of you had opinions on its value. Some obviously daft comments, and then some people have done a little bit more research and had a bit more of an idea, and some people that seem to be very high. But yeah, comment down below. Let's see what do you think it's going to go for? Right guys, just a quick reminder, some of you messaging the mobile number for Chops Garage, for CG Cars, sorry, and this is why I can't reply to the messages you're sending me, because I have to literally do the old 123 12 12. It just takes too long on this desk phone to do that. If you want to send me a message, send it to me via my Instagram or via the Facebook page for CG Cars, and I'll get back to you. But apologies if you've texted the phone. The reason you haven't had a reply is because there's too many in there. I think there's 180 in there, and I just can't get through and reply to someone. It takes too long. I'm just giving Mark at County Garage a quick reply because he helps me out, but I have to keep them really short and sweet because it just takes me forever. Guys, the Polo sold today, Saturday, within a couple of hours of listing. Subscriber Zan messaged me. Hi Zan, thanks for coming down, mate. He messaged me last night and said he'd be down first thing this morning to have a look at it with his dad. I have to apologise to Zan at this point because his dad and I had a massively long chat about engineering, and I think he was ready to go home after we'd been going on for an hour or so. But yeah, thanks for coming down. Zan saw it on Facebook, messaged me, said, can I come down and have a look at it in the morning? Obviously, I let him know I was off to look at these cars first. He popped down, took it for a test drive with Dad, and then had a little go himself in the car park because it's his first car, hasn't got his full license yet. So Dad took it for a long test drive. Then he took it out here and had a little go on it. And yeah, so deposit's been placed on it. There's a little bit of a knock from the rear. I hadn't really noticed it. We're going to get it checked out. Not quite sure what that might be. We're going to get that checked out, find out what it is. Could end up being something stupid. I did check the things like the toolkit and that. Just going to get that checked up before it's picked up next weekend. I did put it up for the cheaper price, and I put it up for 2,995. The book said it was like 3,300, something like that. It was a bit of a steal under £3 grand, 2,995. Locally around here, they'll go for more money than that. I knew it'd sell quick at that price, but it's one of those ones where, it was a nice little car. Obviously, Mike had done all the work beforehand. I mean, hopefully whatever the knock is isn't going to cost me too much down the garage. And, pass it on to someone else, get it moved, get it on to someone else, and this will make a cracking first car for him. So, yeah, sold as quickly as I thought it would, to be honest.